minimalist, smart, and surprisingly pretty nice. This is the NayoSmart Urban U6, which comes in at 42 centimeters by 29 centimeters by 16 centimeters for a total capacity of 20 liters. And the bag weighs just 0.85 kilograms. It's made with a water and stain resistant 200D nylon mini twill, and it's going to run you $135 US. Affiliate links in the description if you want to snag one for yourself and support this channel. This is the first NayoSmart bag reviewed on this channel, and to be honest, I didn't really know what to expect. More about what I like and what I don't like about this bag a little later on in the video, but for now, let's take a look at all of the features, along with what you'll be able to fit inside by checking out what I typically pack. Remember, everybody packs differently for trips, as well as day-to-day life, so try to envision what you would bring along as I show you my everyday carry items. So starting with the side water bottle pockets, and as you can see, there's one on each side of the bag, and these are pretty deep pockets, and they're also elastic, so you will be able to fit a larger sized water bottle in here. The one I'm bringing along is from Swell. It's a little on the smaller side, but as you can see, it fits really well in here. The outside of the bag is going to feature a couple latch points, as well as this interestingly branded zipper in the front for this quick access pocket. As you can see, it has this really large zipper tab here. So it just depends if you like the way this looks or not. It's kind of cool and unique to this bag. But in this front quick access pocket, you're going to find a key leash. So this is where I'm going to be putting my keys. Now, moving to the back of the bag, we have some pretty decently padded straps here. Not too bad. And on the bottom, they even have the dangle stoppers, so you're not getting that excess strap while you're walking around. On the back, there's also going to be this luggage pass-through, which is pretty thick and sturdy, so you won't have any problems putting this on a roller bag. But as you can see, minimal padding in the back panel here. In the back, we also have this hidden little passport pocket, but for my everyday carry, I'll be taking along my wallet, and my phone, which both fit really well back here because they're going to be up against your body, so a lot harder for someone to open up and snag. Next, I want to point out these top handles of the bag, and this is what will allow you to carry it in more of a tote bag mode. But these are magnetic, so you can place these together. They stay like that while the bag is on, which is actually a really nice touch. Next is going to be that fleece-lined dedicated laptop sleeve in the back of the backpack, and this is where I'll put my MacBook Pro. And down here at the bottom of the bag, there's no false bottom. There's a tiny little bit of padding for when you do put your bag down. So this front flap is also going to have two magnets inside, which keeps that flap down when you're carrying the bag. And then as we open this thing up, you can see the interior lining is a gray, which makes it a little bit easier to see everything inside. This top pocket is going to be a great place for things like sunglasses or your tech accessories. I'm going to put my laptop charger and cord up here, but this little pocket is also fleece lined, so you can put some of those more delicate accessories up here. Now, jumping into that main large compartment, the first thing we have here is my bento box, which is what I'll bring my food in for the day. Next are going to be some of my Sony Bluetooth headphones. I really like these ones. They're on the cheaper end. They're like the WCH something or other, but they perform really well. I'll also put a sweatshirt in here. This one's from the Stone Pony, my favorite sweatshirt and favorite music venue. Next, I'm going to put my iPad Pro in here as well, because there are 2 spaces for additional tech accessories. So technically with this bag, you could actually carry 2 laptops if you wanted to. Then we'll have my Field Notes notebook, a couple pens in the pen slots in here. Also, where I was carrying that notebook, I'm going to bring along my Game & Watch because you know I love playing that while I'm commuting to work. And then also an RX bar. I've been really into this blueberry kind recently because those packs at Costco are awesome and I can't stop buying them. And then there's going to be another little zipper pocket in here, and that's where I'm going to put my Hobonichi Techo, my planner, just to keep my day organized. And then that's going to be basically everything in this bag. So now moving on to final thoughts. This is a pretty nice bag for the price. And now you're not going to get the same quality as a Pioneer, an Air, Able Carry, even a Tomtoc bag, but this is going to be a reliable bag with some unique features. In the pros column, I'm really digging the magnetic folding top and the handles. There's just something really satisfying about joining the magnets together that I really love. And not enough backpacks are going to have this feature. Another pro is going to be the fleece-lined laptop, tablet, and accessory pockets. And all 3 pockets really feel like they will protect your tech items, as well as some more delicate things like your glasses. Lastly, I just like the look of this bag. It's perfect for the office, and it's honestly a pretty gender-neutral bag, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. It also comes in a white version too. So now for the cons. The laptop compartment unfortunately does not have a true false bottom, so you will need to be a little more mindful when you're placing your bag down. The fleece lining is going to protect it a little bit, and there is a tiny bit of space between the pocket and the bottom of the bag, but it would have been nice if they added in a little padding. The other main con is going to be the quality of the straps. The material used for the shoulder straps and the top handle, while the padding is pretty nice on the shoulder straps, the actual material feels a little cheap. So it would be nice to see a thicker material here just for some added durability. So that's going to be it for the NayoSmart Urban U6. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this bag, if you've used this bag before, or if you plan on getting one for yourself. Let's chat. Also, if you found this video useful, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. As always, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Here's what's on my turntable this week.